Remember what I said at the end of the last video about my steel situation? Well, want to see something funny? Here. Uh, okay, what do I need now? Go breaks. These ones. Play and yeah. That's right. I had two steel ingots in my crates the whole time. That's what happens when I go with a chest monster instead of an actual base. Well, ignoring my little derp, we can now go into the Nether. As we all know, Nether is a dangerous place, especially in the early game when you have literally nothing. But me being B, I decided to go in anyway. In order to finish my gearing up phase, I would need at least a bit of cobalt and ardite, which I actually got without many issues. But my curiosity and greed got better of me, and I decided to venture deeper into the Nether, and soon after I found my demise. Oh well, it's just some levels lost, not a big deal. Anyway, after retrieving my items, I swiftly returned to the overworld to finally make a decent pickaxe. I go with paper binding for an extra modifier since I don't have any access to magical wood yet. Cobalt pickaxe head for reinforce 2 and mining speed. And at last manual and tool rod for 2.5 durability modifier. Say whatever you want, but faster mining speed is better than a bit more durability. And since the effective durability is higher than the one displayed, it makes it even more worth it. Time to put it to the test, I guess. I found a nearby cave and start mining. This is decent. I get ambushed by a few mobs, but nothing that my axe can't solve. Fine, I will make an actual weapon. I decided to go with a throwing knife since I like projectile weapons and it's actually a very strong weapon. And also totally not because of a reference. Anyway, see? It's very strong. Just look at that shot. Anyway, after some time spent not playing Minecraft, I finally came up with a base concept slash theme. Well, I have come up with three, one for my magic base and two for my main slash industrial base. But me being me, I couldn't decide on which one to pick, so I let an AI random number generator to decide. But in a true Purplik fashion, I decided to ignore all ideas I had until now and went with something completely different. I started to clean up some space, but then I realized that I should be more time efficient since I'm playing an expert mod pack. So I went ahead and made some coke ovens. I'm kind of low on coal and the trees that grow in this biome are barely useful, so they will serve as a good source of charcoal and treated wood, which if you didn't know is one of my most favorite blocks in the game. Anyway, I found these cool pictures of fantasy houses online, so I will use them as an inspiration for my block palette. But before we can start building, we need to gather some resources. One of these resources I'm missing is dirt and seeds. Dirt can be easily mined, and so I make a proper shovel for that. But for seeds you need to break grass or farm wheat. I will go with the latter one because you can craft wheat into seeds and you can easily farm wheat with AgriCraft. But for that I'll have to farm at least 555 seeds. Of course 10 would be much better, but I don't need that many seeds. I ended up getting 653 wheat seeds and I'm fine with that. It's decent gain and growth. Rank isn't really that important because it only affects if the seed will be planted from a clipping. Anyway, now it's actually time to build. Hi. I decided to bring you in so that I can give you a little like behind the scenes or some of my thoughts when I'm building stuff, because I personally find it very interesting when somebody's building and share their thoughts. Well, right now we are in front of the main entrance, and there will be probably some stairs to go a bit higher or something like that. I'm not entirely sure yet. But this will be the main ship. I think that's how it's called, at least in history. It is historical architecture. This will be the main ship, main area, main square. And back here there'll be some kind of overhang with place to sit down and relax. This right here will be like a side area, and the same thing over here. There'll probably be chests here, over there, some machines, I guess, living room, and there'll be a lot of stuff with the roof going on also. And here there'll be a small tower to give a little bit of shape variety, so that it's not just squares. And yeah, that's about it, what I have right now. Alright, so this is how far I got with the build. It's not much, I gotta admit that, because I'm not the fastest builder, and I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I gotta get used to like building again, because I kind of forgot all the tricks, so I'm very slow. But just got like the front facade finished, and I really like how it looks so far. But I once again did one crucial mistake that I do almost every time I make a house, and that is the resources I decide to pick for it are very expensive, because that blue stuff on the roof, it might seem cheap because it's just blue grass from Natura, and it's just dirt and seeds to make topiary grass. But to make this blue grass, you actually need to apply a blue dye, which the only dye that you can get in a decent quantity and reasonable way is lapis. So you need to mine a lot, and it's 1:2 ratio? No, 1:1. So it's pretty expensive. Same thing about this white block, that's wool and clay. And it's from clay and wool. Wool is easy to get because I have a sheep farm over there. But white clay, you actually need the hardened clay, which is smelted clay blocks, which are pretty expensive. So you need to farm those, and that's a bit of pain. But yeah, also treated wood. Not that expensive now, since I made a small automation over there. So I constantly get creosote oil to craft treated wood, but it's just annoying to craft. But the scale of this building are big, so I will probably have to pull an Ito move and separate this project into several parts and do it as I go, as I expand. I will finish parts of the building, which for now will the front side be enough. And probably between the episodes I'll finish this section so we can work here on the next project. Anyway, this will be the end for now. As I said, I'll work a bit more on the base in my free time and try to get some more resources so we can get into some tech mods or other projects. So it's not just building and it gets a bit more exciting, you know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video and stay safe. Have a good day. Bye bye.